Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Valhallan Pickle, and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. I'm very excited to be back. As you can see, I have completely changed my streaming layout. Hopefully it will all go to plan. Today's a bit of a test stream, and as per usual, I didn't stream on the weekend, but I'm streaming on a Monday when everyone's in school at work. My stream schedule is so good. I know, thank you very much. But I hope that everyone is doing well. And today's a rather important day. As you can tell by the title of today's live stream, we'll be heading into a creative world. We'll be building a bunch of really awesome blueprints, giving you guys some ideas as well. And also, and what we'll be starting off with, I finally finished my Excel sheet, all my factories in Satisfactory. So let's get some tunes in the back. There we go. And I press the right button. Let's see if it's gonna work. Nice. Everything seems good. Brilliant. Anyway, let me just get my chat open. Welcome, Dara. First one here today. Office looking good. Thank you very much. Yeah, not much has changed in the last couple of weeks, or no, more than that, couple of months, I would say. But it looks all right. One of the chair behind me is it's not always neat because my dog sits there, and you know, I never have time to constantly keep. Well, no, I do normally put it back to normal, but he does his own thing. He's a dog, you know. Are you in France? Oh, very nice. That's really good. I hope that you enjoy France. So, I've finally finished this. If you haven't seen this, did I make a video talking about it? I think I did, but anyway, I finished it. And the way it works is very, very, very simple. All the recipes in Satisfactory that I need to craft in my world are here. Welcome, Camilos. Hope that you're doing good today. Hello. All the recipes are here. I've individually checked every single recipe, an alt recipe, and these are the best recipes in the game for me personally, but most likely for anyone who plays this game. And all the colors that you see over here represent a different raw resource. It could either be water or oil or copper, iron, and all those colors are listed down here. So let's say I want to try and find out if a recipe has limestone. I do the calculation and then I check the color. For example, I can see that turbo motors. Here I've got an alternate recipe called turbo pressure motor. These are all the ingredients I need to make it, and I can see it does involve limestone. It's very, very easy and pretty cool spreadsheet, I suppose. But I will be redoing this actually when 1.0 comes out, because a lot of the alternate recipes are changing. And as you can see with everything here marked A, these are all alternate recipes. And again, they could be changing, so I'd have to redo this. But it is pretty good. For example, I can see, just judging by here, this recipe only requires iron and water. Same with these four, and same with this. So all of these items can very simply be in the same factory. Whereas before, I might not have put it in the same factory because I didn't know what I'd need and didn't know which weapon recipe would be good. So that is where we'll be starting off today. I'll be trying just to find a couple of these recipes to put them into a factory. Some of these recipes, for example, the plutonium fuel rods, are going to need its own place, most likely. Same with things like maybe radio control units, that's a bit of an odd one. Turbo motors, like I was mentioning before, that's probably going to need its own factory. Maybe fused modular frame, again, we're going to find out today. The most boring day of the week, staying home, the weather is terrible and got nothing to do. Ah, that is a shame. Well, there's one thing you can do. You can eat, you can watch football. Very exciting things. Okay, let's just start here. I can't spell already, nice. Whenever like my microphone is this close to me, I feel like my privacy is being obstructed. Anyway. Let's boost this up to maybe 26. There we go. Can you guys see that? Okay, you can, just about. Make sure not to put it too high up. If I do it there, you guys can't even see it. Anyway, Factory 1. So that's... Wait, let's not do that. Let's do... Do factory name. I can't really increase that. I might have to do a new sheet here. That would be better. Give me a second. Not sure what will happen if I press this button. Okay, nothing happens. Good. So, the only issue is you guys won't be able to see it, so I'll do it over here. It doesn't really matter where I do it. Welcome, Leia. Hope that you're doing good. It's called in Brisbane. Oh, you're from Brisbane. Welcome. I was checking my YouTube analytics yesterday, and my top 4 cities that watch me, 3 of them are in Australia. One's London in 3rd, but I think it's Brisbane, Melbourne, and Perth? Like 1st, 2nd, and 4th. I don't know why, but YouTube seems to be recommending my channel in Australia. So thank you very much for watching. That's really awesome. But yeah, I was checking my analytics, because again, I'm quite a small channel, but the videos have been doing decently well. So I was quite interested to see where people are watching from. And yeah, Australia is just dominating. I think America is still 1st. But in regards of cities, Australia is well ahead of everyone else. Okay, so factory name. Resource name. Then what do I do here? Resources required, most likely? Yeah. That would be good. Change that. Change this. Let's go like a beige. There we go, lovely. I like that. At least we got those beautiful games this week, like England play. I mean, they're still banned from the channel. If anyone talks about England playing terrible in the Euros, it's a perma-ban. It's a me reporting you to the Metropolitan Police. It's, you know, ban. It's instant. It's actually embarrassing to watch us play. It really, really is. Oh well. And to do with water access, yeah, I have the issue as well. Have you tried to like reroute your water? Okay, let me try and do like a quick demonstration. There we go. Do this. Work. So let's say here you've got a few different refineries. Okay, you've got 3 refineries there. You're pumping in, let's say, 120 water, but you're only using, let's say, 90 water. What you could then, in theory, do is add another line that goes, and this is a pipe. You add another pipe that goes back around, but it depends how much water you've got left over there. Because whenever you're building a factory that requires a liquid, especially if it's water, I do recommend letting the liquid flow in first. That's what she said. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. And then let the solids in as well. So for a refinery, let's say you're using a polymer resin, always let the water go in first and then let the polymer resin go in. So if you have excess water, it's not a big issue. Also, you could always just try and reduce the amount of water that's being produced in your water extraction areas by like reducing the output. That could work as well, if that's what you mean. But to be fair, I'm not perfect at this game, so I still, you know, I still mess up in a lot of places. I'm not perfect at all. Anyway, factory name. Let's go with factory 1. Resource name. Wait, I have to go back over here. This actually, wait, this makes no sense. Sorry for these England comments. Yeah, you're banned. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go factory 1. Resource name. I'm trying to find out the best way to demonstrate this. So I just spelled that wrong. Resources required. So here is like iron and water. And the question is, what's the point of having this middle row? What's the point of having this? I guess item name, right? So we've got item names, so like iron screws, iron rods. Resources required, like iron ore and water. And then amount needed. Yeah, we'll go with that, yeah. Amount needed. Oh, adds that automatically? Sick, wow. That should be good enough. I will then zoom in a little bit as well. Lovely. We have to run for the shitter? I think we might have to. Because according to the trailer, they're adding toilets. I'm very excited about. I can't wait adding a toilet in Satisfactory. That's really what the players wanted. Oh well. Yeah, that should be interesting. And welcome Lay, by the way. Hope that you're doing good. Horizon loves the coach. Southgate? Nah. No. Anyway, let's actually try and do something today. So, I don't want to be producing iron ingots in this factory. I want to be having a separate factory for iron ingots. Because we're not just going to be producing these 4 items. We have to also have enough ingots to produce steel pipes, steel beams, modular frames, fused modular frames as well. So quite a lot of stuff here. So iron ingots will be a separate factory. And I think we need... Let me double check for you. Also, welcome to everyone who is watching, by the way. Thank you for all the support on the channel. You guys have been smashing it. I don't know how we have almost 400 subs. That's incredible. I just started the channel really just... well, properly a couple weeks ago. Iron ingots. 14,000. Kill me now. Kill me slowly. Anyway, so. That's a different factory. We need iron rods. Also, I should probably add if it's a basic or alternate recipe as well, shouldn't I? That should probably be here. Zoom out there a little bit. Copy this. Basic or alt. That could be quite a small category. Resources required probably is going to be a bit longer, like that. We do that. Factory 1, that could be a bit shorter. That's just the name of it, isn't it? Item name, a little bit longer like that. Amount needed, that could be quite small. No, it can't be that small. There we go. Good. And I'm gonna make this small. No. There we go, thank you. Like that. And then like... perfect. And then what we're going to do, I don't know why I'm... What? Stop. Behave. We're fired. We do that for now, and then we can always just close it off if we've got enough rows there. Spain and England. I mean, I just hope it's a fun final. I don't really mind who's in the final. I don't care if we don't make it. It would be nice. As long as the final's entertaining to watch, I don't mind who's in it. I'm completely honest. So starting with iron rod with a basic recipe. Okay. We'll get onto the blueprint stuff in just a minute, by the way. But this is important to establish what blueprints I need, because that will then determine what resources I'm bringing in. Iron rod. Basic. Resources required. Iron ore. Plus water. Amount needed. Question. Almost like I should have got this ready beforehand. $850. Which is actually not a lot whatsoever. That's good. Riots, yeah, there's always a couple, isn't there? That's annoying. Basic amount needed, 850. Is that a lot? I don't feel like that's a lot. So I want this to be centralized. That's fine, that's fine. This is fine. I forgot to add PM per minute. Whenever you add per minute at the end of a number, it always sounds a lot more. Like 7,000 is a lot, but 7,000 per minute. Oh dear. Screws alternate. Same resources. Iron ore plus water. Yeah, plus water. That's what I meant, wasn't it? How many of those? 2,220.4. Bit of a weird number, that. So can you please just go there? Thank you. Nice. No. Okay. Nice. There's some. Oh yeah, it's always like 1% or less than that, like 0.1%. But they're still, you know, ruining it for the rest of us. Iron plate basic. Let's just do all of them. What's next? Reinforced iron plates. Is that a little bit? No. That's reinforced iron plates. Is that? I think that's the basic recipe. I think the rest aren't that good. If I remember correctly, at least. Okay, that's steel pipes and beams. That's going to be a separate factory. I think all of these might be together. Oh. The only issue is that that requires rubber, if I'm correct there. Which isn't really a big deal. You could very easily just get a train with a bit of rubber in it. I think for almost all of these calculations, I'm just going to be ignoring oil. Because again, oil is basically just rubber. There's one thing that requires plastic. The rest is just rubber. And again, I can very easily just get that with a train or a truck or a drone if I really have to. So that is something I'm just going to ignore. Rotors basic. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of you are going to go there. Rotor basic. And I believe that's all just iron and water. Which is really, really good. Yep. Very good. Anything else? What does this require? Oh no, that's steel ingots. Steel ingots is going to be guaranteed with the steel pipes and the steel beams, that's for sure. But I might want to add a couple more things into there as well. Welcome, my mum bakes cakes. Well, the main question is, what kind of cakes? Like a Victoria sponge? That kind of cake? I mean, I love cakes. Anyway, hope that you're doing good today. And I'm glad that you've got some awesome blueprints. It's good to hear. Okay, what else could we add into this factory? I mean, the rest... I mean, when we get down here, it's just... Oh. Like, this requires almost everything except what's purple. Bauxite. Oh, God. Some of these resources are just pain in the backside. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else we could add to this first factory here. I'm happy with that. The second factory that I want to sort out is probably the steel factory. So what's this? Like a sheath. Where's the wire and all that? Oh, there we go. Cable and wire. That's okay. Good. I thought for a second I didn't add that. Would have been weird because I normally always add that. Yeah, I did. These two are the same. Oh wow. So heat sinks and cooling systems, that could definitely be in the same factory. Including with this as well. What's this? Batteries. Oh. That's huge. The only thing that batteries require that's extra here is... Wait. Oxide, yeah. Copper, yeah. Nitrogen gas. Ah. I didn't add that. Still not a really big issue though. Did that work? Oh no, I pressed the wrong one. I always do that. That's still not a big issue because these three, this and this, the only difference here is sulfur, which we can very easily get, and nitrogen gas, which we can still get, maybe not as easy, but it's a gas, so it's easier to transport than a liquid, I suppose. Yeah, in regards to Factory 1, I think that is good for it. I don't see if I should add anything else. Iron and water. Yep, got that. What's this? Ethereum? No, I'm not going to add that here. This stuff's all going to be different. Yep, that's already added. That's already added. And the rest of this. Okay, that's good. Good. So for this, we'll do that. We'll do this. And we'll remove this one. Add this. Nice. Welcome, Noble. The spreadsheet's amazeballs. I'm glad that you like it. Am I sharing this? I probably should, shouldn't I? What's the best way do you think I can share it? Do you think upload it to like a Google file document? Yeah, actually maybe I won't share this one because some of these recipes are in fact changing for update 1. So all this information technically isn't 1.0 correct, but for update 8, all this is it's pretty spot on for what you need. Yeah, when 1.0 comes out, I will be doing this pretty much all over again, but more accurate and just better, essentially. I know what I'm doing at that point, which is pretty nice. Thank you for the compliment, though. Let's just get this going. To here. Factory 2. Item names, we can put that all in here. Wait, I forgot to calculate the amount needed. Oh dear. So, iron plates. 2,195.4. 2,195.4 per minute. Reinforced iron plates. 306.2. Google Drive is probably the easiest and safest. Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely do that for update 1 when the information again is update 1 correct. And welcome Hall Bucks. Hope that you're doing well. And welcome Lone Girl watching on Twitch. I'm glad that some of you guys are enjoying the Twitch streams. I know that I'm live on YouTube as well, but some people just prefer Twitch, and that's all good with me. I hope that everyone's doing good in the chat today. It's a privilege having everyone tuning in. 106.2 minutes. And for rotors, I don't think we need many rotors at all. Most of my recipes avoid rotors. I don't know why, it just happened. Where is you? In case you're wondering what I'm reading from, everything that you see here is every single resource that I'm going to need for 1.0. Everything. Throughout the entire playlist. It took me like a month and a half to calculate, but worth it. Actually can't find rotors. Oh, there we go. 170. Yeah, that's like basic. Considering that we have to make thousands of some other stuff. You're excited for 1.0. For some reason, you waited so long to start playing Satisfactory, now you can't put it down. Oh yeah, I'm the exact same. Normally what happens with me in Satisfactory is that I'll get addicted to it for like a month. Then I'll stop playing it for like a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks. And then I just get instantly addicted again. As of right now, especially because I'm making content for it, I'm really just enjoying it. I really am. When 1.0 comes out, I'll be producing a lot more content for it, again, purely because of how much I like it. So now, we are going to be focusing on a steel factory. We require mostly iron, coal, water, and a couple limestone things in there as well. So solid steel ingots. I'm actually... Ooh. Yeah. I think I am going to produce solid steel ingots in this factory. I don't see why not. Because the thing is with iron ingots, is that I'll be using iron ingots for, as you can see, about a dozen, maybe even 2 dozen different recipes. Whereas with steel ingots, you're only producing 2 things from it. And both of them are going to be in the same factory, so I might as well add that here. And welcome, Duckling Rex. Hope that you're doing well today. So we need iron ore plus coal, or no, just coal plus water. I can't type. I type like a child. I really do. I just cannot type. Basic, I think there's only one recipe. No, it's an alternate recipe. Because I'm using iron ingots to steal ingots rather than iron ore to steal ingots because it saves resources along the way. Oh, you're so underrated. Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I will definitely keep up the content. I love this game. I really, really do. Amount needed. I don't think we need many steel ingots. Maybe 2,000? Let me just double check. Steel ingot. Where are you? Oh god. 11,637. Per minute. Oh my. 11,600. Why am I doing this to myself? The thing is, like, this is really fun to calculate because numbers, high numbers, fun. But when you're actually doing it, it's. But to be fair, though, I do like working on factories, especially mega factories, because just seeing all those resources coming in and coming out of the factory when it's working properly is just, it's so satisfying. It's one of my favorite feelings in Satisfactory, just seeing all your resources being produced. It's so cool. Anyway. Steel pipes and steel beams, both basic. Okay. Steel pipe. Basic. Basic. Steel beam. I think they require the exact same resources as well. A couple of these ones in this factory are going to require limestone. I think all that limestone is to produce concrete. Produce things like encased industrial beams. But I'm going to have a concrete factory anyway, so all I'm going to need is one truck or one train going from one factory to the other. So that's, again, a very, very minute thing to be worried about. Steel pipes. 6,932.4. What a random freaking number. 6,932.4. Also, I will be streaming a bit of something different in case you guys are new to the channel. A Pokemon card unboxing, hopefully this weekend. I've got some Crown Zenith on the way, or Crown Zenith on the way, and I'm very excited for it. Very excited. What else? Steel beams, yeah. That is... Why did I not put that next to steel pipes and steel ingots? Why do I have to be dumb? 300. Okay, that's basically... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. The reason why that's so low is because I'm basically using steel pipes for almost everything. Because the steel pipe recipe requires less iron, less coal, and less water than the steel beam recipe. Even in the new steel beam recipe that they introduced in 1.0, the steel pipe recipe is still better than the new steel beam recipe, let alone the old one. So, always, if you can, use steel pipe. Unless, of course, you do need steel beams for, conveyor belts and other things like that. But, if you can, try to use steel pipe, because you'll just save resources. There's a few tips and tricks I've got to saving resources. That'll be a good video. Come on, chat, I've got a video idea. I don't write it down now, I'll forget. Okay, that looks a little bit like Arabic, but it's good enough. My handwriting's so bad. I should apologize to myself for my bad writing. You know what, this one goes out to all my teachers over the last 18 years, 16 years. I had to read my handwriting, I'm so sorry. You did not deserve that torture. Maybe a couple English teachers did. Nah, I'm joking. Anyway, encased industrial pipe. Again, these three here, not including the middle one, require limestone, but that's very easy to sort out. Oh, that requires nitrogen gas. And bauxite. Okay, maybe we don't include fused modular frames. That just seems like it's going to be annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Wait, this requires iron ore as well? Okay. Wait, so does this? How have I messed up this bad? I mean, luckily, it's actually fine, because I'm going to be using it anyway. What color did I even use for that one? There we go. That's all good. How did I mess up that bad? So I'm guessing all of these will be adding. This one's just a bit too complicated, but the rest of these just require... Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. So let's start with Encased Industrial Beams alternate recipe. Okay, okay. Encased Ind Beam alternate. I don't think we're even crafting that many of them, because they are rather expensive. That requires this. Oh, of course you have to do that. There we go. Just change a couple of these around. Take that. Except it's... Oh, it's a different order. I haven't got OCD. I just like things to be in a certain order. In a certain way. Everything has a correct place, basically. And if it's not in the correct place, it drives me nuts. But I don't think that's OCD. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Encased Industrial Beam. Oh, done. I could spell. After almost 22 years of speaking English, I can finally spell. Brilliant. We need... Oh, still quite a lot, to be fair. 454.4. That's a lot more than I thought. Also, that's a lot of 4s in there. That's fine. What was the other one? Modular? Yep. Modular frame. Okay. A basic recipe? Alternate. I really hope they don't mess around with too many of these alternate recipes. Iron. Just copy and paste that here. How many modular frame? Again, this can't be a lot either, can it? 252.8. Everything's either way more or way less than what I thought it would be. 252.8. That's such an annoying number, though. You can produce it. Like, it won't be an issue. I'll still be able to produce it. It's just a bit of an annoying number. Like, 6,930. You might as well just make 7,000 at that point. Welcome, Leapap. Hope that you're doing good today. Yeah, French football. I can't talk. We're playing worse than France. Actually, are we? Here's a question for any Euros fans in the chat. Is England playing worse than France in the Euros? France hasn't yet scored a goal from open play yet, and they're through to the semi-finals. Whereas at least England has. I don't know, I would say France is playing questionably worse. Heavy modular frames. That was a weird segue. No, cancel please. Here we go. Heavy modular frames. No, don't do that. Change that to a 6. Is this an alternate recipe? It is the exact same as this. And again, I don't think we're producing many heavy modular frames. Am I wrong again? 104. Is that a lot? I don't think so. All own goals and 1 penalty. Yeah. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, Saka's been doing really well, I think. Like, whenever Saka has the ball, he's always just he's doing his job. He's doing what he's getting paid for, basically. But He's very good at doing it. I like Saka. I really, really do. I know that a lot of people gave him hate for the, what was it, the Italy game? Where I think he missed a penalty or something? But no, he's a good player. There we go. So, are we all good for this factory? This is producing. Oh, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. I mean, the good thing is, almost every single steel ingot we're producing is just going into steel pipe. Almost every single one. There's a few obviously going into steel beams, but majority is just steel pipes. So when it comes to actually building this factory, it should be, in theory, nice and easy. I'm going to regret saying that. In fact, I already do. Anything else we can build here? Oh, no. Again, when it just comes down here, it just gets sloppy. Supercomputers. Nah. Although, no. I don't know where I was going with that. No. So I'm happy with this factory. I'm happy with it. I keep getting messages from LinkedIn, bro. Oh dear. Annoying. Nice, but don't need them anymore. Go with this. Let's start our third factory. We are cooking with gas. Let's hope that we don't get burnt though. Factory 3. Get rid of all of this. Okay. Now for the next factory, what should we produce here? In fact, I should probably tick off what we've actually done. So pure ingots, that's going to be its own factory. We'll do light blue for that. Oh, it's the wrong freaking thing again. Do light blue for things that are going to be by themselves. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be by itself. Wrong one again. I'm so talented. Thank you guys so much. Confidence. I can't even press a button properly. I am really just such a talented live streamer. You three. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's where we're up to so far. This one is pure Caterium ingots. That's probably going to be a separate factory. Aluminium ingot won't be a separate factory. That will be with all the other aluminium stuff. What's this? Copper powder? Ooh. No, I think I'll attach that to the copper ore, wire, and cable factories. In fact, should we do that next? Let's do that next. Starting off with copper powder basic. Is there only one copper powder recipe though? Pretty sure. Copper powder. Resources required. Well, believe it or not, copper powder is going to require copper. I know. Breaking news, everybody. I'm pretty sure this is a stupid number. It's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. I mean, 4,000. Well, that's all going for one thing into the nuclear pasta. I think that's quite a lot. In fact, what I actually want to do is that. Then here, go into copper ingots. Basic. How many of those do we need? Again, I don't know if it's it must be a lot, actually. 3,396. That's not correct. That can't be. Nah. Give me a second. I don't think that's remotely correct at all. Because apparently, no, I think I've massively made a mistake here. Let me get this app open and I'll show you guys what I mean. Here we go. So, oh yeah, that's something I was working on. What was this again? Oh yeah, the turbo fuel thing. I've already calculated all that though. Still gotta write it down. Nuclear pasta. Copper ore. That's 9,600 by itself. $10,060. I've got to do some maths here, guys. Assuming that's the only one that was wrong. What did I... 10,000... Let's just say 10,000. It would be around 13,000 then. Ingots. Almost exactly 13,000. Is that a lot? Obviously the answer is yes. Obviously. Wait, no. That's ore. No, that is correct. No, it's not correct. Oh my god, it's not correct. 24,000. $24,420. What? Oh, I put 420, but I didn't put 24,000. That's a wow. Was I high when I was making this? No, it's 27,396. $27,396. And how much does a smelter? 30. I've got to place down 1,000 smelters. I'm using refineries. I'm using water for that. How much water am I using for this one? 8,000. Oh my god. Give me a sec. Copper ingots. Refinery satisfactory. I think it's called wet copper ingot. Alternate recipe. All the ingots are alternate recipes, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. So, for every 15 copper ingots I produce, I need 6 copper ore. So what I need to do is go into the calculator, bring that here. We need to go with 27,400. I'll just round it up. Divided by 15. Then times by 6. That's how much copper ore I need. 11,000, essentially. Give me a sec. Houston, I'm stupid. Here's the thing. There is enough copper. There's more than enough copper. There's tons of copper. We've got way more copper in this world than what I'm using. But the question is, why does that zoom in so rapidly? There's no gradual zoom there at all. No, actually that's fine. So from here, we can get 600. 3, 6, 18,000, 2,400, 3,000, 3,600, 4,200, 4,800, 5,400, 6,600, including them, 6,600, and then 3 780 belts. I can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 6,000. It's roughly 8,000. Roughly 8,300, I think, just from here. So I suppose we'll have to have a few of these merge into one train depot. How am I gonna do this? So let's just take these three for example. These 3 nodes produce 1,800 copper. All 3 of them are going to merge together, produce, again, 1,800 minutes going into a train. That's then going to go to our copper factory, most likely. We could build it here. This is where I wanted my iron factory to go, but there's no reason as to why I can't build the copper factory here. I think then what we'll do, can you stop zooming in that quickly? We'll have one train track, at least, going around here in a square, collecting all the copper going towards one of the factories. We'll then have another train coming from around here, maybe? Collecting the rest of the copper that we need. That work? And all the water we're just going to get from here. It would be quite nice to build like a massive water production facility out here. The factory in the swamp maybe as well. Have like a nice tower in the swamp. I think that could look pretty neat. Have a tower over here as well, where we get some trains going through the skyscraper. Like what they have in China. There's one city in China where a train goes through a building. Really inspired by that. We'll probably do something about that for sure. Also, again, thank you to everyone who's watching. I'm just trying to do a bit of mental maths. So without even thinking about the potential water problem, 11,000, let's just say 12,000 Is that closer? No, okay, 11,000 closer. Okay. 11,000. See, this square here is the factory. I guess we could go in at like a weird angle. I don't know if I'd like that though. I don't like weird angles in this game. At the same time though, I don't want everything to be a square. I could use trucks. I will be having a highway going around here in a square rotation. It will, the main highway will come off here. It will break in this direction and over here as well. And then we can have a nice square going around here. I guess it would be like this. Something along that line. And on the outside of that square, over here we can have a massive factory. That can be the copper. At least 1 or 2 nodes underneath. There's still a bunch of other nodes I'm not showing here, by the way, like coal, iron, limestone. What the hell? Ireland, what are you doing on my screen? The hell was that? I just got jump scared by Haaland. Jeez, at least give me a warning next time. I hope everyone's okay at home. I hope no one's too traumatized by that. That was horrifying. Anyway. I think what I'll do is I'll screenshot this and I'll do some plans off camera and I'll show you guys the future plans. Anyway, moving swiftly on now that I've got multiple stages of depression after seeing that. Copper ingots, copper powder, wire. Yep. Wait. Copper sheet. Oh yeah, of course, copper sheets. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, no reason why not to. I always forget copper sheets is even in this game. If I press tab, does that? Okay, nice, sick. Let's go. Again, don't think I need many of these, but how many times have I said that today and I've been wrong? 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 11,000? It's definitely a second page thing, isn't it? Oh. Well, there we go. 2,100. Yeah, 2,180.8. It's not bad. I mean, it's annoying. It's not bad, is it? Next up, we have got... What is this? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave that. Oh, they're saying that. These two... Oh yeah, they're going to be the same... they're confirmed in the same factory anyway. That'll make my life so much easier. No. Please, no. Just realized, Stater... That doesn't need
Foxy
iron.
Mobile's unlimited social media
What the
is
hell?
great.
I'm being jump scared by ads left, right, and center today. There we go. That satisfactory music back. All that voxy rubbish. That's not what we're here for. Oh, look at all this sugar down here. Wire, cable, both basic. Okay. Wire, cable, let's tab it, and let's tab that. Basic. Again, I would say I don't think I require much, but surely with wire and cable you must have a decent amount. Even in a small factory you still end up producing a decent amount of wire and cable. Right? Where is it? Wire? Oh. Wire 13,300. Cable. 6,000 on the dots. Wow. And that's all going... The assembly director system. Okay. So, a train. But the thing is, a train moving all of that. It's going to be more than one train. Surely. I can still have both train tracks merging onto one platform. I'm going to try and do something very quickly. In the meantime, enjoy my Star Wars background screen. In case you're wondering how it's Star Wars themed, it's because of the starting soon screen. See where it says stream starting stream starting soon. That's like that Star Wars sort of like vibe to it. Yeah. Very quickly. This. Yeah. I'm actually spoiling one of my thumbnails I'm doing earlier. So here we go. Let's say this is the desert biome. Let's just paint that in a certain way then. That's... There we go. This is the desert biome. And this is going to be our road. So it's going to come in from like this angle. It's going to go up. Around like this. Something like that. Here, I want to have a factory. In the middle, somewhere over here is going to be my iron ingot factory. That might just stretch along here. I think it could be kind of nice turning in and having the iron ingot factory stretch over the road, potentially. Anyway, let's go with iron... Change the colors there. How big am I expecting these factories to be? This will most likely be almost the entire length, which is like a lot. This is just iron ingots, and it requires water. Another issue. Requires water. I think that might even have a separate rail track. The good news is, over here, if I just quickly select this, there we go. And then I copy and turn all of this to be blue. Come down over here, select this, move magic up. There we go. So this is the water. This is where we're getting all the water for our iron ingots. Okay. So in that case then, go back to here. I think what I might do is add a separate track, separate train track, cutting underneath the highway or over. I think over would make it look a bit nicer. Am I going to have anything else here though? Got copper, iron. I don't want to have too many of my ingots recipes over here though. That's what I'm already concerned about. Unless what we do is we put one of these factories here instead. In theory, again, I would like the iron ingots to be produced next to the iron. This again requires iron ingots as well. This requires copper ingots. So if I turn this into our copper factory, the train can then come out of here, go for a loop, and then come here. And go back. That's a possibility. Oh man. But how am I going to get all the water there? If we get a train that just goes up here and attached onto the main road, or main path, I suppose. Come around like this. And then it will attach onto here. Then, if we're talking about the iron ingots, that can go there. Let's see why not. So, by the way, I will be like flattening most of the desert. So, there'll be like a concrete layer, then it'll be the road, then it'll be our factory. And then underneath that concrete layer, I'm going to put like a bunch of machines and whatnot. Makes no sense now, but I promise it will make sense when I do it eventually. Okay, if I do that, that will then use the same route as, same track as the train. It's fine. Let's say these are our train tracks. We're gonna have one going south and one going north. So that would be a fine route then for the iron ingots. The only issue is that's going to... Ooh. What if we do something like this? So this goes into the iron ingot factory. And then it curves back out. And then it comes back down here. That'll just be for the train. And then we do the same thing from somewhere else to go over here to the copper. And if we do it in a way where, in theory, a game theory, these two trains don't have to overlap. So we'll have one train flying high over these ones, comes out around about here, and right next to it, could be in the same path like that, isn't it? So one train goes there, one train goes here, and they just go past each other. In that case, let me just redo this, but in... You know, we'll do it for red to make sure that it's copper. I've done that for the other one a little while. I'm gonna come out and come around over here. I did that wrong. Nice. Let's start somewhere. That comes over here. And this just cuts straight across. And it comes round over here. Through here. And welcome to God. Hope that you're doing... Oh, it's Busker. I'm doing good, man. My mind's a bit, like, all over the place because I'm trying to do maths. And it's difficult because I'm basically doing a calculation or something, but I don't know what I'm calculating at this point. Basically is what I'm trying to do. The train then goes into here. Comes back out. In the middle is where all the water's going to come from. Eating Pizza Hut. Oh, you're making me jealous. You come in here and the first thing you say is you are eating pizza. I am jealous. I want it. Nice, man. I hope that you enjoy the pizza. So that is what I want to do for the water. In that case, surely I might as well just move the iron factory over here. I think that would be the smart thing to do. I very rarely do smart things, so let's change that, shall we? Reduce the size a little bit there. There we go. And here, I think this is where we're going to put the iron factory. Okay. I like that idea. I don't think that's the worst idea I've had today. What's my drawing? I'm not drawing anything. This black line is supposed to represent a highway or like a road. This C thing is supposed to represent a copper factory. And these dots represent train tracks. So the train tracks will be coming from the water over here. And then we'll be going on this highway, or above the highway, through to different factories to provide them with different ingredients. It's very nerdy. It's very, some may say boring, but I find it really fun. And this would be the iron ingots factory. And here comes another question. Do I transport the water as a liquid or a solid? If I do it as a solid, that's going to cost me a lot of plastic, a lot of time. If I do it as water, it won't be as efficient. Man. Iron ingots. Copper ingots. Pick ice. I wish I could do that. I wish I could just freeze it and bring it along. But the way that it works is that you have to put the water into plastic jugs. But those plastic jugs cost plastic, and that plastic cost oil, and that oil is difficult to get, and it's annoying, and I have to produce like 100,000 of it, which is even more annoying. So it's like, yeah, it's a good idea, but I don't know if it will work, is what I'm trying to say. It is a good idea. Okay, along here, what I want to try and do next is the copper factory, like the main copper factory. That's what I'm doing up here, though, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't need that thing. got this and we've got this. We've still got 2 huge empty plots of land, which hopefully I want to try and use for other stuff. What's our other factory saying? This. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. What would I do if I get, if I'm eligible for monetization? I don't know. Like, if people want to become a member, sure. I've already got, like, a really cool idea. Actually, I wanted to implement this on the Horizon Players channel, but I never did. I've got a really cool idea. I'm not going to say what it is, though. I will say that it's a cool idea. Oh, I just touched my mic. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If it does happen. Should be coming round here. And back out this way. This will be the main iron factory. So all the iron ingots will go over the train tracks. And like really cool patterns. And then that will then produce all the iron stuff. The train comes into here, not touching anything else. All these train tracks are not touching each other. Well, they are touching, but they won't be. The trains won't be interacting with each other. I lied. Because this train has to come out somehow. Unless this is only producing copper ingots. If this is only producing copper ingots and our tactic still works, then it's such a waste of area there. He's a racist, by the way. I mean, if he says anything bad, YouTube or Twitch should automatically blur it. Iron factory. Okay. So iron factory. I have heard of that joke. Isaac Maddock. I know what it is. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's good. The thing is, being a streamer for 4 years, you know when to spot a joke. It's like the ice wallow and the thing. You spot it. It's like spotting a Rick Roll link, for example. I had to memorize like multiple different Rick Roll links back during like the peak Rick Roll days. So this works. I don't like that because it's not supposed to. This is a the Valhallan Pickle save. It's not supposed to work. It is a bit of a cube, but life's a bit of a cube. You just got to deal with it. What we could do. Will this work? Oh, I know what I should do. It's going to be a bit more annoying, but this might work. Okay, I got the wrong one. Nice. Then we select black. Like this. Highlight that, but then we keep this. Nice. I give you the golden cats. You're now safe from English or Spanish. I still don't know what that meme even is. I've seen it. But the thing is, I'm getting to that age in my life now where I don't understand memes anymore. When I say that age in my life, I mean I'm basically getting old. My hair's gonna go grey. I mean, my life's basically over. Wow, that is the bendiest road I've seen in my lifetime. Nothing wrong with that. I don't. So this way, that still cuts in. If it goes over the road, I'll probably do. It means that will have to interact. Then when it comes back around, it then has to go into the main. Does it? It doesn't, but I want it to. Basically. Oh. Ah. That makes sense. Well, I saw his speed from I show speed where one of his fans was like English or Spanish, and both of them just didn't move. That makes sense, I suppose. So, train goes choo-choo into here. If I move the iron factory up here, and then I turn this into the copper factory. Yeah. If I turn this into a copper factory, that can come across the highway. Everything will be produced here, and the train will go around this way. Which means that these two trains will interact. And then these two trains will interact. But nah. In theory, if you have everything going around in a circle, it should actually be fine. It might slow down production a little bit, but that shouldn't be an issue. Then here, what I'll do, I'll build it here. I don't see a reason not to build it here. Iron goes into there. Copper goes into here. Oh man. Should work. Ah. And then here. Okay. Change this for a sec. There we go. That's then going to go into here. Then just do a quick U-turn and go underneath. Oh, thank you very much, Vaskar. I'm glad I've got the immunity. That's good. My birthday's in 10 days. Almost. Almost. It's 1 month and 10 days. It's in August the 17th. I'm actually surprised you almost remembered. That's very kind. Thank you. That's very kind. I mean, even my siblings don't even know when I'm born, so... yeah. Let's go with copper ingots. Copper products. Copper factory. Thought it was August. It is August. Oh no, I thought the month was August. Oh yeah. We're not quite in August just yet. So the copper factory will be producing a lot of parts. Those parts are going to be removed by train. Which means that they have to go all the way around here. Though because we've got no trains moving here, I don't see a reason. It's going to be there, then cutting in there. I guess it could just go around this way. That will save time. A lot of time. Save congestion. And it will save getting in the way of these guys. The only thing it will get in the way of is this. Is the iron factory. But what if it didn't? There's no way though. No. We've still got room over here as well, but I don't know if I want to necessarily put anything there. Also, I need to change the color of this. 90% in maths. Oh, nice. It's very good. That's very, very good. Let's go with that color. There we go. Upper. So, again, this is going to be coming along this road here. And this enters somewhere here. But now what I'm thinking is, what if this goes along the same road here, but it turns this direction? Which means that the only thing that these two will interact with is this turn. Yeah. Because purple is going to want to turn right along here. Grey is going to want to go straight. If I put a block section, the trains shouldn't collide into each other. It might halt production a little bit. Only for a few seconds. All black people the N-word? Really? I know that there's a few edgy songs like that out there. Oh wow. Where's the music gone? There it is. Even the music's dying. Do it! Also, I got recommended a, well, I say it's a Fall Guys video. It wasn't really. It's the first video of Fall Guys I've ever been recommended since before. And the video was titled, like, how a remake is doing better than the original. And in the thumbnail it was Stumble Guys having like 6,000 players on Steam, and Fall Guys having like 1,000 players on Steam. Even though I stopped making content for that game, other people were just continuing our legacy. Oh dear. Yeah, Overwatch. I've heard some weird things about Overwatch. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. What's this? What is this? Steamy Overwatch Cabaret Club, where you can pay to have women fall asleep on voice chat with you, gets obliterated, is immediately replaced by even steamier Apex version. What? What? In the event, Songsmith, somebody called a shot heard around the world, an Overwatch hostess club has been unceremoniously scrubbed from Twitter. But not to worry, it lives once. I mean, okay, it's of course it's Japanese. Of course it is. I mean, I like Japan as a country, but I do think some of their stuff is weird. I really think it is. Yeah. Like I think that my main issue with like Japanese, especially anime, is that a lot of it is centered around like children. I don't know. Maybe it's just the anime like style, but they're really obsessed with like girls, like young girls in Japan, or in anime at least. I've never been able to watch it, especially when some of it's like explicit as well. Like some of these like anime shows like weird. I don't watch anime. I don't. Some of it's of course not like that, but from what I've heard, it doesn't sound great. Oh, thought my thing was crashed there. So that's the plan. That. What can I put here? Limestone? No. Mate, no. Ooh, mate. The thing is, if I was to put limestone here, I can then get a train going out this way, then down like that with getting some water up from here. Could we potentially do that? Could we do that? I don't know. You never received one? Well, hopefully one day you will. Never say never. This would be limestone factory. Basically, we're just producing concrete. How much concrete? A lot. 3 free burgers? What, vegetarian burgers? Ah. So what's a vegetarian burger? Is it like grass? Vegetarian. I guess maybe eggplants. Limestone feet. No, limestone factory. No. No, no feet are involved in this game. Well, technically, it doesn't matter. 4,171 per minute. Which is 8 and a bit stacks a minute. Which is a lot. How many? The thing is, how many trains are going to be needed here, though? A lot. Just from these two. I have to come back to this. Because we're going to need at least 10 trains for both. At least. Maybe, let's say, 20 trains. Or trucks. 40 trains. They're going to get bottlenecks. I don't know. We'll have to come back to that. I do actually want to get into some Satisfactory today. Let's boost up the game. Give me a second, chat. Get the game ready. Hope that everyone's having a nice day, by the way. Thank you very much for watching. Hope everyone is doing good today. And thank you to the new subs as well. Yeah, you guys have been seriously smashing it today, so thank you guys so much. Almost at 400. We are loading into the game. Expected to come in the next update. Oh, good. That is good. I mean, they've been saying that now for like a year and a half, but let's see. Also, I will actually change the audio so we can hear the Satisfactory audio as well. Although I do like the music in the back. You guys probably can't really hear the music that loud. But... I was going to release a video tonight. I might release one tomorrow instead. It takes a while to load, unfortunately, this game. Oh no, Busker, I'm still going to be live for a while. Yeah. gonna try and get into my creative world. Now online, good. Creative class. The only issue with playing Satisfactory is that my game constantly crashes. And when my game crashes, the only fix is to restart my PC. 1,000 subs, nice. Let's go. That's Mr. Beast levels right there. GG's. I mean, just thinking about all of this. It's gonna take a while. I will show you a couple of my blueprints that I've already made. Only a couple there. I'd like to add a lot more. I've also made quite a lot on my regular playthrough, but I don't want to show too much of that because I've got a series coming out about that soon anyway. I don't want to, like, you know, completely ruin it. It sucks a lot. I mean, it's good to be vegetarian or vegan. It's supposed to help the world, but it depends on what way you do it, though. There we go. What's this? Oh, this is my little test factory. So I'll be having a bunch of basically train stations dotted all around the map, and this is roughly what it's going to be looking like. It's a very simple thing, and this is just because I had a lot of blocks left over. Yeah, that's what each platform's going to be. It's a very simple design. It is a very, very simple design, but it works. So I'm pretty happy with it. I don't even think I've got that as a blueprint, do I? Double check. I do. I've got that one. I can't make that a blueprint because it's too big. A vegan teacher. She's a bit crazy though, isn't she? Always saying such weird stuff. So this is a really good place to build a factory. It's flat, it's open, tons of place for roads. The water right next to you there. Also around there as well. Basically, I want to try and build my majority of my factories where there's water. But I just feel like that would be easy. This is where I make all my thumbnails as well. And that one of my thumbnails was made here. This? I don't know what that was for. Well, yeah, I think this is where I stick it. There you go. So that's a thumbnail for one of my videos, just without this in the background. So this is one of the roads that I designed. I'm happy with it, and it's got the train tracks on top. So imagine this, okay? You've got one road coming down here. This is the entrance, and it continues to go in that direction. This is where the factory is. You get into here. The rail splits a little bit, so this goes a little bit out to the left, a little bit out to the right, and you've got the platforms, the train stations. There's a little loop around, and then it comes back out again. And for the trucks, same thing. It comes along here. It can't continue straight, and it can't U-turn. There's no reason for it to U-turn here. It comes around here. And because we're playing in English roads, or left-hand roads, it can then merge to go into this lane. And it can merge across over here. And I have in fact tested this out. Look how close this freaking frick is. The truck. It doesn't touch, but it's like an inch lower, which is perfect. This is a hypertube. In case you've never seen a hypertube, it's not working. Right. There we go. Just zooms you across the map. It's really satisfying. However, if you're a vehicle approaching from this angle, you cannot turn to go down here. This is a one-way system. So if you want to get into there, what you have to do instead is come around here, merge into the right lane, and then go here. And around this way. It's nice. Also, is this stream lagging for you guys? The stream should be fine, but let me know if it is lagging, because again, this game just pushes my PC over the edge and off a cliff. And down here, I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing. I don't want to make this road as high as it is right now. I want it to be like down to about here, maybe. Also with this, I'm still experimenting with the colors. I do prefer black. I mean, black is my favorite color, so. I think it looks nice. I think it looks modern. One thing which I suppose we can do is add a bit of lighting in here. Yeah, Indian dramas are very dramatic. From what I've seen, they're very, very dramatic. Which is nice. If you like dramatic stuff. Ooh, this could be good. I add... Where is it? This one? It's too small. Have to be like this. We do that, and we do that. This. Oh, the first autosave. No, monochrome, really? No, that's the wrong sign. Oh, actually, that's something I should probably try and do, just actual signs. What's like the best sign to use for that, though? This one? Let's see, because I think what I would do if I was to do it. Where is it? It would be like that. And that should be the same height. What the heck has happened there? Why is that rotated around? Why have you done that? So is that the way it should be? Nope. This. Okay. Let's just very quickly pick these up and get rid of that. Okay, that doesn't work. Can we then place... Okay, we can't place it there. If we were able to place it there, I think that would look quite nice. And of course we can place it there. Do a bit of this. Closer. It's not necessarily even. Oh, that has to go further back. Okay. I'll put the number 69. No idea. I haven't got a clue. No. I have not got a clue at why people do that. People are strange. That's my answer. People are strange. Hooks into there, but that shouldn't really matter though. That's good. It wasn't in the middle of the road. That. Yeah, that works. Organization. This. Still think it should come forwards by one. Maybe even just put it here. should at least dangle down a little bit. And be further forward as well. And I don't like the back. Just get rid of that for now. This large sign's way too big. Do you like this idea though? Do that. We'll... I know I have 20 people with English or Spanish. Oh dear. That's fine. Black and black. Like this. Control V. And we'll change this to that. It looks something like this. I don't like it though. It's like it's missing something. Too dedicated. Yeah, people go out of their way. Really do. Put this one here. Not like that though. Okay. Yeah, it is slightly annoying that it does peek through there. So what if I just do it on that side then? That would work. But now it's got no electricity. Now I've got to do that underneath here, which will take ages. And if I don't, then the roads aren't going to be lit up. When I tell you on Twitch, I have not got a clue. I've never even looked into Twitch monetization. I'm sure there's an easy way, I just don't know how. In theory, there shouldn't be any vehicles crossing here. I'm going to leave it as empty just in case. I'm going to do this. This. If I go into patterns, we have got this corner piece. Ah, I can do that. That's alright then. Nice. How do you even get in the tab? Is that the Twitch partner program thing? Again, I've got no idea. I've just never looked into it. Not because it doesn't interest me, it just... Well, yeah, it doesn't really interest me. One of those things I never really bothered looking into. Maybe I should, but... Let's see how the channel goes. If the support continues, I might have to look into it. I'm just going to continue going in that direction. Can I place? I don't think I can. Shame. Oh wait, no. I can. So delete all of this. Let's see how this is going to work then. It works easily. Awesome. Ah. That's very good. Of course there's a gap here, I haven't finished this. Controls the world. I mean technically yes, I do control this world. It's not a multiplayer. You can have multiplayer worlds in this game. I attempted to try it once, but my game crashed instantly, so I just couldn't bother. What are we going to do in regards of signage? We try and make a nice design in the blueprint. Yes, okay, let's do it then. Couldn't punch a kid back then? Oh, wow. Yeah, we are made of atoms. Yep. That is indeed correct. Out by 10. By 8. We'll come up by this. There we go. Too high. Let's just get a truck to demonstrate. That's way too high. Come over like so. Select the walls. Squeeze that into here. I did not mean for that to be like the exact distance. That was just pure lag. We'll put this here. Like so. Have a quick autosave, that's fine. No, it's not supposed to be a P. It's not supposed to be a P. Although it does look a little bit like one just for now. I think that's way too small. Okay, so let's place this down. We won't go with a glossy finish. We'll go with that. No. This will be... What shall it be? Let it be... Straight. Oh, that's what it... That's pretty cool. I don't want that though. Can I not have that? Why? Why can't I have that? You're joking. Really? Okay, that's fine. Wait, I put that in background. Oh, wait. I remove the background. I might just have to start over. Also, why is that rotated on the side? Better? So that would be like this. The color of it will then be white. And this background will be black and black. This, perfect. Not perfect, fine as well. That should work. Here, what we're going to do instead. No, I don't like that. Do this. It looks a little bit like a face. Now we want the background. Oh, now there isn't a background. And just the yellow. That's a yellow. Move shenanigans. Add that. Glossy 3. Okay, this is great. Yeah, why not? A couple small details along here. This apparently isn't even touching the floor, which I did not even realise. Don't need any beam supports. really want that either. How is this going to look? That's all good, Busker. Have a nice rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's plop this down here. I guess it does have to be a bit bigger, but by how much? 6? I mean, that's a lot bigger. This will have to come up here as well. It goes through there. Right. This is an interesting one. And then have to get removed. This has to come here. This has to go there. Control C. V, move, change this to that. I mean, I don't dislike it. Happy early birthday, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's not the 17th of August just yet, but it's almost the 17th. Yeah, thank you very much. This is random. How does it look back here? Normal back here. Okay. In that case, I think what we'll do, when we add. Where is it? No, we can't. Oh, wait. Why is my game lagging? I don't know where. Maybe it's the keyboard. Yep. Give it a few taps. That's how that would look. Okay. Give me a lot to think about. Too low, isn't it? Please just go all the way up. Don't know why it does that. Just wanted to stick to that wall right there. I mean, I suppose what I could just do is this. Make that nice and bright. Why? What if I just make it black? That would look kind of nice. Should we try that? Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. I'm happy with that. There's nothing here. I would like that background to be glossy as well. Control C, Control V. Oh no, I can't select it. No, that's fine. What should we do here? Again, I would like for it to be decently glossy. Can't do that. Glossier the better. Oh, there's a fly. So we can do this. Yeah, we do that. Merge. Slow lane. There we go. Do a bit of that. Change the text to white. Nope. What? There we go. I increased the text size. I don't think I can I? What if I do this? Yeah, that's good. Living life in the fast lane. Song called that, isn't there? What else should we put into here? Let's put a radio control tower. How would that look inside? I think that's beautiful. Yeah. That's delightful. One of these. I think this is weird, right? Surely. Yep. I'm experimenting. I mean, this is what experimenting is all about. It's not about the 100 bad designs you have. It's about the one good one. No. No. Do that. I prefer this. And underneath here, we'll do perfect. You have to make them overlap to make this thing look a bit nicer. Change that to that. Turn this off. Turn the lights off. And essentially, this is a light. No. Clearly, it hasn't been pasted, has it? You silly belly. 4 o'clock. Damn. Oh, I like that. Yes. Do the same at the top. Why not just... In that case, do I have to potentially put 2 of these up there? I don't think so. I'm just thinking to add this just gives a bit more texture to the roads. Of course, nothing's supposed to be there. Happy with that. Yeah. Still feel like it looks a bit too rectangle. So let me just make sure the height is good after all that. This will be the tallest machine going down here. Oh, it's not a machine, is it? Tallest vehicle coming down here. Okay, let's go. That thing. I would like to use drones. I don't know what to use them for. I guess space elevator parts. Go to our space elevator. A lot of the resources that we're transporting is thousands, and like drones might not be the answer to that. Some cases it will be, absolutely, but most cases I don't think so. This drum's like so cool, by the way. Anyway, going back to this thing. Anything else that we could really add? I don't want to overdo it. That's fine. It will look nice in the night, all lit up. It will look nice down here, all lit up as well. Now all we're going to do is just copy it over. That's... How far over now? 16... 3... 9. 3, 6, 9 girls want to drink wine, so I'll stop. So, 9. 999. What was that? 16. 3. 16. Ah. Autosave. Auto glass repair. Also glass replace. Anyway. Oh, don't tell me I can't. Oh, you. No, I can. In that case, I take back my twat. Don't even know who I was calling a twat. I guess myself. Okay, that's that. Basics. Do that. So instead we'll do that. There we go. We'll then go signage. Signage of the times, as Harry Starr would say. It's worse than like when a song that you don't like gets stuck in your head. There's nothing wrong with the song, I just overheard it. I feel like that happens a lot with music. You like a song, you listen to it again and again, you think, oh, this song's just amazing. And after about 2 weeks, you're like, I'd never want to hear that song ever again. It doesn't hit the same. It just doesn't hit the same way. I'm sure that's probably like something psychological. Psychological even. Well, have you guys ever had that feeling? No? Okay. Maybe. Just maybe. Doing all this work with refineries. This is roughly what I've come up with refineries. It's nice and compact. I think it looks nice. How many times can I use the word nice in one day? Oh, you freaking frick. What's your upside down? Good for nothing sign. Except you're good for a lot because my world is basically just massive signs everywhere. There we go. Good. These chaps over here. Lovely. Look at that. That's lightning pace speed right there. I wonder if anyone's ever tried to build an airport in this game. I mean, that was not an attempt at a plane, by the way, but... What are you thinking? Welcome, QMWeb7ber. I'm sure I got that spot on. Hope that you're doing good today. Welcome to the live stream. Is that Chewbacca? Oh, speaking of, well, I'm guessing that's Chewbacca or Chewie. I installed this new stream overlay, and it's supposed to be like a Star Wars theme. Like where it says stream starting soon, it looks a bit like the Star Wars. Anyway, hope that you're doing well. That's the fast lane? No, that's the slow lane. Brilliant, so that is all that sorted. Yep. Copy and paste one more thing across and that should be it. Oh, don't be annoying. Nice. Spam all of these now. Eats grass. Okay, that should be it. Yep. Yep. Okay. Wish there was a way that you could like put this picture here. Take a screenshot and put it in that. That's all we need. Maybe they'll improve on that for the next update. You never know. So now if I was to keep that there, I suppose, right? Grab you, bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah. I know it does cut here a little bit into the where the train's supposed to go, but that's not really a big issue. I'm completely fine with that. No, don't. Why are you sinking like that? Hello, this is the German ghost card. What are you thinking about? Yeah, that has to go straight. This one here, I could just copy and paste that onto this wall here. It's the same height, to be fair. I've done the height perfectly. Almost like that was intentional. It actually wasn't intentional, but almost like it was. What? That one's so much lower. There's no way a vehicle's going to fit underneath here. Oh, I made it so much lower. Oh, frick's sakes, man. I'm gonna do it all over again. Unless I've got a smart idea, actually. Oh, for frick's sakes, Mike Wazowski. Get rid of this. Go, go, go. Tactical IQ. That is me. I am Mr. Tactical IQ. That seems massive now. It was before. Way bigger. It seems way bigger. Way taller. Like it is. Now it's one. Are you kidding me? See, maybe it's better if it is one taller. It goes above the rail. Sticks out a little bit. I want that though. How about this? It is really tall. And it goes over. Nah. How much is that over by then? on this too? Yeah. This is how tall it should be. That's what it was. That's literally how tall it was. Now it's going to be too short. And it's not on the ground either. Let's just see. Floating. If it wasn't floating, it would still be one too high. There's 8. Wait. How tall is this? 10. So it has to be 10. Okay. That's fine. In that case, what we'll do is we'll go back to our first sample. Instead, we'll build it here. Yeah. Yeah. Now this should be 9. Let's bring it to the ground, it should be 10. Okay. Now this should be the correct height. Let's go double check. In regards to the actual design, I'm happy with it. Yeah, that is the correct height. Yeah, because that's supposed to come out here. Good. Okay. There we go. I probably should have just selected the type that I was going to remove there. Whoops. That's what we needed right here. Except I placed it in the wrong spot. That's supposed to be here. It's fine though. The blueprints, now I can just very easily just remove it. Imagine having that mistake if blueprints weren't as easy to remove as before. Oh, sorry, as they are now, even. Because now they're nice and easy just to remove in case you did make a mistake. So now you're here, and then this should tell you just to go straight, you can't turn. Then you get over here. Now you can turn. There we go. Nice. Follow that sign, and then there should be another sign here as well. those small flies, man. Okay, got it. Whenever I open up my door, they just come barging in like it's no one's business. That should be correct. Yeah. Except here you can turn that way. Nice. I'm really happy with that. I think this road looks really good. I think it looks, some may even say, professional. Again, there is a massive gap here because this road's creative rod. Comes around here into the factory. And the train comes out here. Comes in through here. Train is here. These two trains will never touch each other. If we quickly go back to our example from earlier, I just very quickly turn on this screen. Oh, just 2 seconds, chat. 2 secs. So for the iron factory, I think what I'll do is I'll have train tracks running in between all of these guys. I'll do that. Yep. In fact, let's actually just very quickly just demonstrate how that's going to look. So it will be something like this. It will look a little bit square, but these factories hopefully won't be this rectangular. Also, there'll be like a good amount of space in between all 4 of them here where we'll do some like fun stuff. Decorations. That's that. In fact, you know what? Rid of all of this. Makes it easier to know what I'm doing. Don't mind if it gets rid of of anything else, as long as it's not too bad. There we go. It's a little bit neater. Nice. We'll do this. Yeah. I'm happy with that. We'll have this come across here. It's the train track, remember? Main black around the outside is the road. This is the train track going in between. This. All the way around. I mean, most of this will be in the same place as before, but it's nice just to start off with a fresh palette. There we go. Lastly, so when it comes to this, why has that gone so small? Oh. Do that. This thing here. If this water, packaged water, liquid water, I don't know, It's the water. Ooh. Was 2. Come out of here on the individual track. Welcome, Sam. This is satisfying? Indeed it is. I love this game. Hope that you're doing well there. I was to come out of here. Then go around this side. It is called Satisfactory. Yes. That's correct. It comes around from there. Into there. And it comes back around. That fly is still alive, by the way. It's really annoying. Under my mic. There we go. Now it's dead. Good. How am I doing? I'm doing really good, thank you. The game's not free. No, this game... I think right now it's like... £10 on Steam, maybe? It's definitely worth it, but... only if you like the genre of like factory building. So that's what this game is. It's a factory building game. If you don't like that, then... I really do like it. I really do. So, this train can very easily go along the main road without having to use the train tracks. Okay. This iron train is a somewhat similar story, although not quite. And to come here from the outside and go in. And actually come back out on this side and continue round there. One way in, another way out. Again, not using that. I could, in theory, use this. I wanted to. I don't. And that's because... wait. Pause. I've got an idea, ladies and gentlemen. If I also... this thing. Well, I do have to actually change the... there we go. Do a bit of that. Oh, I can't do that. There we go. Limestone. It's a game where you have to build a factory. Basically, yeah, you got to automate hundreds of different parts, sometimes thousands, depending on how big your factory is. It takes time. It takes ages to do. But I love it though. I really do. So limestone. If that comes along the same track as red, we'll do this. Okay, it's the same track. Nice, I'm bad at this game. That attaches onto here, but it goes along here instead. And then that goes through here. When it comes back out, then this has to then go up here. Which we can do. It would be annoying though, because I've got to get rid of what I've just drawn. It'll make more sense. Is there any other way we can work around that? If both of them go around here, be a lot there. This comes up from around there. Goes in. Comes back out. It could come back out. me out. That isn't the issue though. The issue is this. That's going to want to go this way, and this will come back along here. And then this as well, so that's going to intersect with red. Red has to have another entrance over here then. Only way. It's also with iron ingots as well. Actually cut across like that. Because we're going to have to export iron ingots out here. Same with copper ingots as well. So everything here, except for all of it, has to have an export way to get out. What if I was just to make it like a one-way system though? That'll make it really difficult to get in. That's the issue with having 5 very demanding factories in here. Maybe I just shouldn't have 5 factories here. I could have all the ingot factories. Even that would still be demanding. I'm thinking about just all the trains we're going to need for this stuff. For the copper factory, this has to come around here as well. And both of these go around here, cutting off this traffic. Because all this is going to get delayed. Limestone can go in there. Concrete comes back out and has to come back around here. Although it could come round there, then through here, which will then cut out that traffic. Same with this. This is a good idea. Let me just duplicate this. So, and duplicate this. So this is what I'm trying to replicate. I can actually this area up here, which again I don't know why it's still zooming in and out so weirdly. Oh my god. Gonna be some. This is very, very hilly. It might not look it, but this part is very, very hilly. So the square is roughly like this. That's the square. This is the part going out and in. Although, if I was to have a separate track, no, but we are doing that already. Though. Ease the traffic. I'm thinking. Always trains whenever I get into like these issues. Always with trains, always. Let's say we've got all the water being produced down here. 3 different ores at ingots, and I still think that's the issue. We should limit it to 2, I think. Or even 1. Up here, we'll have the main road, right going through the middle. We'll split it in half. One half, which will be over here. Sure. This half will be for ingots. This half will be... No. The main factory parts. Try this again, shall we? It's a bit too big, isn't it? Let's be honest. Actually, no, it's not. There we go. Go. So this is the railroad, this is the main track. Or the main, main road, railroad. There's also a railroad in the main road as well. Most likely, we're going to get split something like this. I guess. There we go. One, two, three. So, let's go over here for copper. Copper ingots. If I can try and limit this to just this road, I think I can. That would be great. So that will be coming over here. Then that will cut across. One, two, three. And then just go into here. Then it will come out of here. Staying on the left. And that would then... just like that. This will provide with the water. I haven't even thought about the actual copper part. I would need to come along here. There we go. Like this. All the way around, unfortunately. Unless I was to drag it through here, but... yeah. This would be... I'm gonna have a lot of trains for copper coming through here. And that's for ingots. We don't want to go to the ingot factory. But... if I come down this road... into here. Train track. Into here. Come back out here. If I cut across here, it should be the only thing that's on that road. Oh, no, this is for copper ingots. Yeah, you know, this is the ore. Yeah. That's fine. So this will cut across this direction. Okay. That's all good. That's now that's sorted out. Now do you know when it leaves, what's it going to do? When it leaves, I suppose it can leave this way. Yeah. I think that will be fine. There we go. And then, next up, we've got the main copper factory. Now that too will also be coming down here. Except here, it's going to turn off. It's also going to turn back out. Simple. There. Next up, we've got the iron factory. Also, the iron ingots, even. From that, up here. This will stick to the outside. There should be no other trains coming along here, so the fact that it's turning in here shouldn't be a problem. And then it should be coming out of here. Should not have an issue. Now, what's this one? There. We're going to get the iron ingot in. It has to come around here. I don't want it to turn that way. It could if it has to. I'd like it to go up around here, then down here. Yes, and then it comes back around like that. And out here. Main entrance being here. Yeah. So how many instructions have we got there? This is the main one. We've got the trains turning there, that shouldn't be an issue. Then the trains meeting here, that will be an issue though. Well, welcome Joyce, hope that you're doing good. My mind's currently being discombobulated right now. Trains, it's always trains in this game that just drive me to insanity. Always. What you're looking at, by the way, all these dotted lines is a railroad. This black line is a main railroad going through the middle. These green squares indicate factories. This is copper ingots, iron ingots, copper factory, and then iron factory, which I'm still yet to do. I'm just working like for a nice route for all these trains just to get through without annoying each other, basically. So here, this is where the copper ore comes around. It goes into there, out here. Is there any way it doesn't have to do that? Oh no. I really just do not know. Really just do not know. We're going to be having so many trains here. So this goes along there, that's fine. What if this continues to go there, and it shoots back around, then it has to come all the way down here, which will interact with 3 of the points. And worse. Come back to that one. Iron. The empty trains are coming to collect all the resources. That's going to go around, I think. That'll be best. Through here. Into here. Out of here. How many trains is that going to block or get blocked by? 1, 2, that's going in. 3, that's going straight across. 4, 5, 6. Central blocks. That's per train. We're going to need like 10 trains. 60 blocks just for the iron factory. I mean, this is a massive world. We can spread it out. Our factory. Let me just... It's still a lot of room, but the factories are going to be big though. We could have multiple layers, like multiple floors. That'd be good for roads. We won't be using roads that much. Unless I use roads and trucks to transport liquids, but obviously I can't do that unless I package the liquids. That could work, and then I could use trains for the ores, which will still be a lot. We're only really cutting down on 2 trains then. Really, what, 2 train lines, which is not worth it. Those 2 train lines are the most innocent out of the bunch. What else can I use? Trucks. When you're dealing with thousands of resources per minute, you need trains. Or just a lot of trucks. I'm not worried about trucks colliding because I won't have that many of them. It's trains I'm worried about. There'll be dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of trains. This road's going to come up here. The main area is going to be along here. Again, it's a big area. Doubt I'll even use all of it. We're going to flatten it. I still have to collect all the resources from here as well. I'm going to have a concrete layer, so that shouldn't really affect that. Underneath the map, I can have conveyor belts. Well, not underneath the map, underneath the concrete, I can have conveyor belts, which I will do. I'm also going to need an extra factory. With the other resources that I'm going to collect, I don't know. It's a lot. I'll have to work on it off camera as well, I think. Definitely. But, either way, thank you. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. My mind's a bit all over the place with this one. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I think what I've thought of is a good idea. It is good. How many ingots do I need? That could potentially change this. 13,000, no, it doesn't change. The only thing I can think of is only put 1 resource here, like only put copper here, or only put iron, don't put 2. Less what I do. If I was to just put iron here, it would be easier, but it's a massive space. It's an absolutely massive space, and I want to use it for the best. Adding copper ingots, iron ingots, copper factory, and a starter copper factory and a starter iron factory. It's a good use of space. When you're going to have 10 factories, 10 trains, slightly far away, they might require a lot of resources. That's now 20 trains, 30 trains per one. I'll think of something. I will. Maybe we'll have 2 entrances and exits, which would save traffic a little bit, maybe. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you to the new subscriber. That's awesome. And the new follower over on Twitch as well. Have an amazing rest of your day. Godspeed.